Good morning. Morning Musings by Melinda. It is Thursday the 15th, and that is a 6 vibration for today's date, which is about responsibility, family, empathy, and finances. So if you're manifesting some healing in your family, or you're manifesting some energy coming towards you in the form of money, today is a good day to focus on that in your meditation. Speaking of numbers, wow, I got an 1111, which is a high spirit number in Summer Sizzle. So we have 11 tickets sold for the morning, 11 tickets sold for the afternoon. I love that. But remember, I'm going to let up to 15. So we have 4 more tickets to be sold in the morning and 4 more tickets to be sold in the afternoon. If you want an opportunity to have a private kind of group with me, then get on the website and get those tickets, because with this, you can bring pictures of your loved one and we can do a focus, and we can, really connect with everybody, and it should be awesome. So don't miss out on that. If you want to get into a situation where we can do 15 people in a group setting for readings, get those tickets. Summer Sizzle, June 13th here at the Empowered Living Center. And tonight we are doing Law of Attraction, and we do have just, I think, 2 more spots for that. I'm fine either way with what we've got, because I always think that it's meant to be on who's doing what. But if you don't understand the secret or the Law of Attraction, then jump up on the website and get a slot for that. That's on Zoom at 6:30 tonight. Have you ever had an attention-seeking friend or coworker or family member that absolutely drives you insane? That type of person that's always fishing for a compliment, or that type of person whose voice has to be the loudest in the room, or the one that's creating inappropriate jokes, or the one that's acting like a clown all the time. This kind of person who is controversial or trying to provoke a reaction, exaggerating and embellishing stories to gain praise or sympathy, pretending to be unable to do something so that someone will teach them. Well, then you have an attention-seeking person in your life. What's the best thing to do with that? Detach, detach, detach. Let them own that part of their own issue. That comes from great insecurity or jealousy or low self-esteem or loneliness. And that's what it can be driven by, unless they have a personality disorder. The personality disorders that are more likely to do that are histrionic, borderline, and narcissistic personality disorder. Hey, look at me, I'm Sandra D, right? One of those kind of people. Or they do it through their children. They live vicariously through their children, and they talk endlessly about their children's accomplishments. And it is a lot of pressure on kids to have someone living vicariously through their accomplishments. But remember, it is stemming from some self-esteem issues. Remember, self-esteem is a broad spectrum of vibrational frequency, because it can have to do with some complex mental states involving how you view yourself. It can be from the language that you were taught as a kid, meaning that you had a critical or neglectful parent, or a parent that was abusive in some form or fashion. And so it also can be your situation in a family lineup. Maybe you feel like you were the neglected child because the children around you were in demand of more attention. It can result from a lot of loneliness. People project that energy out because they feel lonely and they need that validation and that consideration. And so What do you do about that? Well, you know what? I always think that we need to practice kindness, and you can validate through something called SET communication, sympathy, empathy, truth, and I am sorry that you feel that way. Yes, it must be terrible to do that, but the truth is blah, blah. How about the guy who's like in his 50s and was the high school champion and still talks about his glory days in high school? It's terrible to peak in high school. So, these attention-seeking people just need our kindness and our detachment. When I say detach from them, I just mean don't give them the power of your energy. I don't necessarily mean that you ignore them or negate them more. You just let it roll off of you like water off a duck's back and ignore the part of you that aggravates you. It's a lesson in patience for you. So remember, sometimes people have efforts to avoid themselves, and they avoid themselves by putting out a persona that is not the truth of what they feel inside. We all have different personalities within our personality. Certainly, our personalities at work may be different from our personalities at home, etc. But remember that those people who are screaming out for attention really just feel insecure, and they deserve some detached kindness. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend. I'm not doing musings on Fridays anymore, and that's just a little break for me. I hope you forgive me for that. I have been so honored by some of the things that people have been saying to me in the last couple of days on giving me some positive feedback about what I do. It just, I can't even begin to tell you when you do that how much it touches my heart and makes it worthwhile, the effort that I put in to my job. So thank you very much for all those wonderful recommendations, referrals, and kind words. I hope you have a great day.